Let me be your cup of coffee for this morning. If you can, stand up, put those cameras on. Let's get to know each other. Yes, Dina, get it, girl. Woo, hey time. Sarah Baxter in the house. Here we go. Woo, Sue Ann, Mariah, Colette, Andrea. Wow, let's fucking do it. Woo. Hey. Good, just shaking it out, letting go of any of the stuff we've been carrying. There we go, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Woo! Hey. Maybe just taking some breaths. Woo! Chiming in, what do you need today? What brought you here? What is it that your body is craving? Let's do it. Woo! Letting go of anything that's supposed to look a certain way. Hey. Yes, Jessica, I see you, girl. Woo. Yes. Yeah. Dumping it out. You can become your own personal cup of coffee right here, right now. Let's do it. Give it for me. Let's go. Yes, I love it. Who else we got here? Jamie, Amy, Anita, Valerie. Ladies, turn your cameras on. Let's see you. We want to experience you. Good. Hey, Valerie, welcome. Rachel, welcome. Justine, welcome. Katarina, Delane. Letting that full, beautiful, feminine arrive here now. Whatever that needs to look like. There's no right or wrong. Just flow and intuition here. So good. Woo! Maybe just starting to shake it out. Yeah. There you are. Hey. Maybe adding a little play in. Maybe a little silliness. Maybe you want to do the box. Hey, maybe the shopping cart. Yeah, because we can. That's why. Woo. We're here a little bit longer. I want us to start with our hearts wide open. Heart open, arms open, and just really feeling into a yes in the space here. Yes, Tish, get it, girl. Woo! Good. And then maybe taking a nice, big, beautiful breath of air. And a nice, gorgeous exhale. Maybe one more just like that. Big, beautiful inhale. And a nice audible sigh if that feels good. There we are. This is how we do it at the SheBreathes Summit. We start it off right. So, Sue-Ann, I love your little giggles, so cute. So, ladies, first of all, freaking welcome. Kayla, hi, I see you, girlfriend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy that you are all here. This has been a work in progress to put this summit together. And really what it was all about is bringing our hearts online, coming together in a collective and learning some epic shit. So we are going to every single day. We have so much beautiful stuff to learn. We have breathwork in the mornings. You guys have, I know some of you have different thought leaders that you've been following that you love, and they're going to be in our lineups as well. And I absolutely recommend you to go online and see the lineup of all these amazing, amazing humans who are generously going to give us their time and give us all their goods and all their magic and all their medicine and all their tricks for free. So I really want you to, be able to sink into that. I also want to name this. Wait, first let me introduce myself because I tend to forget to do that because I have a lot of new faces in here. Hi, Selena. Hi. I see you. Hi. So my name is Michelle Argyris, and I'm a trauma-informed breathwork expert. And I've had the privilege of using this modality to certify other women to also be breathwork instructors. And I've been able to bring this into addiction centers across Los Angeles. I've also been able to use this modality globally to beautiful places like Egypt and Peru and all over Europe. And it's so wonderful because it's one of those modalities that is for everyone. And so it's a huge piece of my heart that just feels so good when we can come together, get out of our heads, and get into our bodies. And breathwork has been one of the fastest ways for me to see results in both myself and in the people that I've gotten to do it with. So that's me. So I wanted to name a couple really interesting things that happen. So this is the first summit I've ever put on. So first of all, thank you for being here. I just wanted to create something that was uplifting, celebratory, fun, and informative. So I want you guys to walk away with so much value. And so today's call is going to be a little talk heavy, only because I want to make sure you understand exactly what we have coming up for this entire 10 days. It's not a 3-day summit or a 5-day. This is a 10-day. Whoa. Can imagine what that was like on the background to put that together. And here we are, so excited for it, okay? So I'm going to take us through some housekeeping first so that we understand exactly how this is going to work. We have really cool challenges that we have going on in addition to just coming on live. So for those of you that want some more interactive fun and win some stuff, 2 shakes if you want to win some stuff. Yeah, let's win some stuff, okay? So I'll introduce to you to what that is. And then today I'm going to just dive into energetic health, what that means. And then we'll take you through a beautiful breathwork session. And then I'm going to tell you about a really huge offering we have giving away at the end of this day as well, okay? Generally, I don't do that on day 1, but we're going to be just doing breathwork on day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is really the day for me to give you all the information, okay? So first things first. I'm going to share my screen. Wait, no. First things first. How are we all doing right now? Write that in the chat. What is here now on this fine Sunday morning? Getting to spend it with all you ladies. What is here? Let me see. Let me open my chat here. Let me open my excited. Yeah. Let me close that there. Close that. Hold on. Let me see. Why can't I see my chat? Oh, there we go. Okay. Grateful, excitement. Yeah, taking a breath. Feeling energized, loving the energy. Yeah. And also, I want to acknowledge too, you might not be in this energy right now, and I might be triggering the fuck out of you, and that's okay too. We are allowed to show up feeling exactly what is raw, true, and honest for you here now. So I want to permission the space that every time we show up on a different call with a different thought leader, we are going to experience and feel so many different things, and all is welcome. Okay, I want to make that very, very clear for everybody. So if you're having a rough day, you can say it. I feel like shit. At least that's authentic and it's raw and it's honest, which we're going to talk about in a second. Actually, this is perfect for me to bridge into. Let's go. Tired but ready. Fighting a migraine. Sorry, Anita. Those are the worst. Yes. Sadness, but here for it. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, thank you for your honesty. So I am going to open up. Let's see here. All right, I see some people's in the waiting room. So I'm going to do a share screen here. There we go. I was practicing this before the summit to try to be as efficient as I can while I did the share part. Okay, so I'm going to open this because my masculine side of me created this so that I make sure I say every single thing I need to say, but the feminine part of me knows I'm going to be pivoting and moving and just attuning to whatever happens in the field. I also want to name this, I know I said an hour and a half, which was also my very structured Mish saying it's going to be an hour and a half, you can do it. But I also kind of don't want to feel like I have to shove it in. And if we want to play and flow a little bit more, I'm open to this being up to a 2-hour experience. So just throwing that out there, okay? So let me open this up in presenter mode. All right. So can we get 2 thumbs up? You guys can see my screen, the art of being a woman. Yeah. Women are freaking art, are we not? Are we not little pieces of presence and little glitters of sparkles and just the most beautiful creatures? We are so special. See, I'm already going off, but I just need to say this. We are so special for so many different reasons. We go through the ringer. We literally birth and like poop babies out of our vaginas. Like that shit's not easy, okay? So literally, we are multidimensional. Multi-perception. A lot of us have been, and you know what, I'm going to go into this for a second. A lot of us have been told, you know, oh, my brain, it's pinging all over the place. And we weren't made to be constructed to follow a linear way of doing things. We're made in cycles and seasons, baby. That is what we were made for, but we're not respecting that. And so that creates burnout. That creates the energetic leakage when we're not actually following the intuition and the intuitive aspect of the body. 2 shakes if that lands for you right now. I don't know why that's flying out of my mouth, but it's there. Yeah, okay? Also, can I just reframe something? You're not distracted. You are multi-dimensional attention, which means you're not only thinking thoughts and picking up on everything and knowing things before they even happen. That's our womb. Our womb brain actually has that information. That's why we're pinging. We're sensing, feeling, seeing, knowing all at the same time. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually quite magical. So when we can create environments that actually support the way the woman's body works, because we are pieces of art, true art, then we can start to really clean up our energetic health. 2 shakes if you can hear what I'm throwing down right now. Yeah, okay. I can only see a couple people on my right-hand screen, but I can see a couple of shakes. Great. So let's get into it. Okay. Oh yeah, before housekeeping. So how do I minimize this? There we go, so I can read it. Perfect. So I want to start with this. Interestingly, and I did not plan this, I swear. Astrologically, today is like the most epic day we could possibly ever start an activation or a ceremony or a summit like this. So we are in the final shed of the snake year. This is it. I believe it's February 17th. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's either the 14th or 17th. It's coming up. But this is literally that final shed. So if you've been feeling it and you're like, oh my God, me and my support Quinn yesterday were just like, oh my God, like literally the shed is happening. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I know when we walk into the year of the horse, all the work you guys put in, but the honest work, not just like the trying to prove myself work, the authenticity, the who you actually are type of work, and start putting that into the world, that's what's going to gallop. Like that is what is going to rock and roll and run, because you're going to be your authentic self in this year. Not the one that we think people want us to be, or like not the one that does things out of pressure or people pleasing, but actually like, what do I need and how can I show up in the world through that freaking lens? Because that's where you're going to impact people, and that's where you actually can make some sustainable change. Sustainability is key here. It's not an all in or nothing. It's sustainability. Like, how can I actually create change that's authentic and that I can let it stay alive over time without burning out? Yeah, already feminine brain's going whoop, 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 whoop. So let me stay on track. So yes, this wasn't on purpose. And also I figured out on my hike 2 days ago, let me go to the next one, that today is a full moon, the last full moon of the snake year, which is also really cool. And it actually happens today at 5:09 EST at its peak. It's the snow moon in Leo, which is all about standing in your, when I read this, I was dying, authentic power. This is it, ladies. Like, this is the moment to really start to be like, okay, what is working for me and what is not working for me? Where do I tend to overgive and why am I doing it? And how can I actually be honest with what I need here now and know that you are loved in that space? Also, it says releasing what no longer serves your heart or identity. So that would make the same sense as well. So really just being honest, like tapping in, not here. This one's going to come up with so many excuses for everything. This one's like such an ass, okay? The brain, the heart carries so much information. Your body is your compass and can guide you everywhere you need to go if we simply give it the time to listen. All right. So let's go into the day flow stuff. So I'm going to go over best practices, challenges and giveaways. We're going to energetic health, even though I already started to do that. And then I'm going to take you guys through a delicious breathwork journey. Okay. And I wrote hour-and-a-half journey, but you know, that might be 2 hours. So how to set yourself up. So here's a gift you've given yourself. You said, you know what? Something inside my body went, oh, I want to be there. Let me do it. Like, what is this? So here you are. You gifted yourself this presence, this beingness to be here now. And how can you make it as potent as possible? Like, you can make that choice now, even if right now you're like busy texting and looking and, you know, whatever, it's cool. But what if we put the phone down and we actually just went and focused in on each other and the collective and really bring our hearts into the space? What if you need, oh, I wrote this. So my homework for you ladies, okay, after this call is I want you to go buy some sexy ass flowers for yourself. And you ain't gonna let someone else buy them for you. You're gonna buy them for yourself. And I want you to pick the ones that make your eyeballs light up, okay? So it's like, don't know what color you're gonna go get yet. Like, show up and be like, ooh, I take this, right? And then give them a smell. Do they actually like feel good in your body? Place them on your next call. I want to see flowers tomorrow, okay? On our breathwork in the morning, I want to see all of our flowers and we're like, yeah, self-love. We love ourselves so much. And you're going to place them there as a visual representation of the love you have for yourself, okay? That is my homework for you. Also, some things you will want to bring, especially doing the breathwork sessions, is an eye mask, a good pair of headphones, because I'm going to play some epic music and tunes. And I invite, and I wrote it in the chat, but if your little box says iPhone, it's not the most personable. If you can change that for us so we can know your name, we can get to know you and make this, you know, as personable as possible, that would be amazing. So that's the little box. There's like 3 little dots. You can click it, put rename, and then you can put your name in there. And then also be on camera if you can. Again, that aspect of feeling present. If you can't, it's totally fine. However, I encourage you to, get on camera so that we can play together, make this really fun. So what this space is for, I'm going to quickly just say what it's not for is to bring in drama or problems and all the shit like that we're going through. We can talk about it, but in a way that is encouraging, that is helpful, and that actually like moves energy into a direction that's more helpful, if that makes sense. So we're here to celebrate, okay? We're here to uplift. We're here to inspire. We're here to really feel each other's hearts, be able to be witnessed by one another, be in community during like one of the most epic times energetically and astrologically, and also to be together during a time where our planet needs this love so badly right now. Yeah. So this is important work and we want to keep it uplifted, okay? The community chat, okay. I can't see you guys right now because this thing's big, but I saw a whole bunch of you joining our community chat. So excited to have you. And this is optional. So if this is not something you want to be a part of, that's totally fine. And why not spend extra time with these amazing women? You guys can talk with each other. We can have reflections. We're going to have journal prompts after every single breathwork session. Okay. So it's really an optional space to connect, to encourage and share reflections, journal prompts daily, like I said. And so Quinn, if you can put the link to the community chat there, it's actually quite amazing. Actually, you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to show it to y'all really quickly. Okay, before the challenges, let me do this. I'm going to show you how amazing this community chat is. So if you go here, it's a school community. So some of you are already on school. They're epic. They're really easy ways to communicate with each other and also see all the lineups that's happening throughout the summit. So if you go to community, yeah, I see it. Okay. So if you go to community, you can literally just write in something here, okay, and share it with everyone. There's also classrooms of previous breathworks. If you want to take some, you're welcome to do it. There's a starter kit on how to use it. And then here's what's super epic. So in here, you see, what are those red things? Do you guys, that's so random. Anyway, ignore those little red thingies. I don't even know how they could get there. But here you can choose, so day 5, 9:30 a.m. Okay, perfect. Michelle's breathwork. There's the Zoom link right there. Okay, see how easy this is? So you will be getting emails from us in the morning with the lineup and then in the afternoon with the replay. So you can expect that throughout the summit. But also for someone whose brain, like mine, likes things in one place so I can just see everything, it's here for you. So here, if I were to click like, okay, energetic boundaries, unavailable for energetic nonsense. Okay, Namana, beautiful. Yes, hell yeah, I'm in. Click the Zoom link, okay? So everything's there for you in one space. And then we have our leadership boards. So I'm gonna talk about this in a second, but just remember this vision of these levels to unlock, because I'm gonna talk about it in the challenges in a sec here. Okay, I need water already. Let me go back to this. All right, so for our challenges, who's excited to do some fun? I like to win. I'm like, I love games and I love to win. So our 3 challenges are the following. So we have the breathwork challenge. That is our main challenge, okay? We have the social media challenge and the community chat challenge. I wanna name this. If you do not wanna do it, that's totally fine. Do not worry about it. And if you're someone that's like, yeah, I really want to play and have some more, fun things happening throughout the summit, this is for you, okay? Also to deepen your experience as well. So the breathwork challenge, the first one, is to show up live like you are today. So we are taking attendance today on who's this call, because you have to be on this call as well in order to get this win. So show up live every day for 10 days at 9:30 a.m. PST. So check your time zones, and the winner will be drawn on day 10. So this is for a full scholarship to SheCode Academy, and that is our breathwork certification course for women that is starting either at the end of February or the beginning of March. And that's like a beautiful, deep, delicious 6-month deep dive in learning how to be an expert breathwork facilitator. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys more about that later too. So social media challenge. So here's a fun one. So those of you that love using social media, some of us are like, nah. And some of us are like, yeah. So every time, I don't know how to go back. Wait, there we go. So every time, I'm going to try to make this clear. Every time you post about the summit, your name is going to be put into a draw. Make sure you tag me, because if you don't, we can't tally it. So every time you post throughout this entire 10 days of the summit, you will get put into the draw. And if you post and link the summit link so people can join, you'll get 3 names put into the draw. And so on day 10, we're going to put those into a hat, and then we're going to pull a winner. This winner is for a 3-month membership to SheCode Live on Demand, which is our online virtual studio. It's actually launching next week, and we're gonna have online breathwork and meditation and yoga and all these really delicious fun things, okay? So that's 2, we're gonna have 2 winners for the social media challenge for that. All right, is this making sense so far? I can't see anyone. Quinn, I can only see your head. Are they saying it's making sense? Okay, cool. I see Quinn's little head in the top right corner. Okay, good. What, Katie, tell me what?
Never mind. I did see a question that I was wondering too, if we need to attend both the breathwork and the leadership call.
Great question. Yeah, thank you, Katie. So no, it's just the breathwork. So that's strictly a breathwork challenge, 9:30 a.m. The leadership calls, you can come and go as you please whenever you want. And also, for if there's one that you were like, oh my God, I really want to see it, but you couldn't because you had to go to work, you're going to have the replay by the end of the day. So don't worry, we got you. However, we do encourage you to come live because it's way more fun. Okay, so social media challenge. And then, and we'll put this in an email too for you so that if your brain's like, what does she say? It'll all be there nice and clear for you. All right, the last one is the community challenge. So you just saw the school community, and basically how this works is that leaderboard. So when I said take a picture of this level lock thing, so basically the more that you use it and the more you engage with each other genuinely, it can track that. So it's not manual, it's actually done within the school platform, and you can see your name rise in the leaderboard as being someone who's been really encouraging and really helpful and, you know, just being really engaged into the community chat. So again, Quinn, put that link down there, ladies, before you forget, because I know after this call, we're going to go, oh, my coffee, my eggs, right? Do it now so that we can start this conversation and really build a potent community together. And again, 2 giveaways for this, okay? And that's for the 3-month membership for the SheCode Live on Demand as well. All right, so what is energetic health? I'm going to come back on for a second. I feel weird not being able to see anyone. Ah, there you are. Wow, you guys look so good. What is energetic health? I'm going to go back into my thing in a second, but what is energetic health? I want to chime in with y'all. When you think energetic health, what is that? Energetic health. Oh, whoops, I got to scroll down this chat. There we go. Feeling in a flow state with the universe. Yes. That just turned me on saying that. Nervous system regulation. Yes. Natural vitality. What a delicious word. Attending to our inner frequency. Oneness. Yeah. Your aura, your vibe. Yeah. Keeping our energetic health clean. And the reason I wanted to make this summit too, I really wanted to bring attention to this because oftentimes when we think women's health, or just health in general, it's not to be women's, but this is a women's summit, is we think physical health. Okay, go to the gym, make sure I go and do all of my gym stuff. Or we have mental health, so we have our therapist and we talk about it. But what's being missed is the energetic health. The energetic, where mind, body, spirit are in coherence with each other. When there's a dissonance, we start to get sick. And a lot of us, I could probably guarantee there's probably like at least 30% of us on here right now have had some type of autoimmune condition. And go figure, it's more likely in women than men. And so we have been conditioned to be put into a society, like I said, where we have to function in a linear way when our bodies are craving something different. So this is the year. I want us to do it different. Like what a perfect time as we shed off this last skin and get into that year of the horse. But not just in a whoa way, like ground your feet, like get in, let the most authentic, like feel your freaking wounds, like feel it, let it be here and move from that place. It feels so much different and it also is healing for other people too. And you don't even have to talk about it. You get to just be it. You don't have to talk about it. Doesn't that feel good when people can just understand you without you having to explain yourself? There's a Sean that keeps trying to come in here. We keep no, Sean. Okay, so let me take us back. I knew I wanted to see faces for a second because I can't when I put up the screen, so I just needed a little connection myself from you guys. So let me go back in. All right, back to my screen share. So energetic health. So let's break that down a little bit. Boop. Okay. Energetic health is the state of balance, flow, and coherence in your body's subtle systems. So the energetic field that informs your nervous system, emotions, physiology, and even how your cells communicate. I love this. This is a really good definition. So what is energetic health? Like, how do you know if you're in your energetic health or out of it? So a really big telltale sign. How safe do you feel in your body? That's the first one. So if you just close your eyes and you check in for a moment, it's like, do I feel safe right now? If you don't feel safe, there's a leak, right? Another is how quickly you recover from stress. So we're all going to get stressed out. That's inevitably going to happen because life is lifing, right? And so what tools do we have? What regulation system do we have in place so we can come back to our baseline as quick as possible? Okay. How well your system returns to balance. So I'd say that's in the same realm. And how aligned your thoughts, emotions, breath, and body are. I was having this conversation with Quinn yesterday, and we were talking about how when there's a person that you meet and they're saying something, but you're feeling something else, and there's this disconnect on like what you're seeing and what you're feeling, that's that leakage of something between the thoughts and the body and what we're seeing is not quite matching. And this is where this work is so important because we're coming into the authenticity. So when our minds and our bodies actually bridge and communicate correctly, we start to feel peace in our bodies and we don't feel disconnected. Okay, so what is some signs your health is compromised? So if you're feeling chronic stress or anxiety, feeling wired but tired, I get that one a lot. I mean, for me, I'm really tired, but I'm so wired, Emotional overwhelm or numbness, okay? That's a big one when I work in the addiction centers. The emotional overwhelm of feeling too much is too much, so they numb. And they'll use different, ways to numb, whether that's alcohol or substances or food. And so that's a really good telltale sign that the energetic health is off. Feeling disconnected from your body. And this is the biggest one. I really want to highlight these two words, especially as women. Difficulty resting. I can't see you guys, but can you give me 2 shakes if that is you? Can you take a break without feeling guilty? All I see is Katie, but Katie, I see your hands up. Yeah, Katie's my little butt blob now in the top right corner. Yeah. And is it hard? 2 shakes if it's hard for you to receive. As women, we're so good at giving, give, but can we actually receive? And may I reframe receiving for a moment too? When we receive someone else, we're actually gifting them being received. Right? I'm going to say it one more time. So when we receive somebody else, we're gifting them. We're actually giving by receiving because they get the feeling to be received, whether that's information, knowledge, just whatever it is, right? So, okay. How are we doing for time? I'm should I give my personal example? Okay, I'm going to do it, but I need to take myself off this thing for a sec because I want to see your faces again. Okay. Stop share. Okay. I'm going to throw down a story that I gently told for the first time out loud in public on a live the other day. And while I said it, I was like, wow, this really resonates with the exact topic that we're going to be going over on our summit, which is the energetic health. So for those of you that know me, I've worked in television for 20 years. I've been in Hallmark movies, Christmas movies, making out with all these hot men, doing soap operas and all the things. And I booked a role when I first came to Los Angeles. That was the biggest role of my entire life. I literally could not believe that they picked me. So much so that shock and that lack of worthiness and value in myself cost me the job. After I was already hired, after I sat in the table read with these actors I watched since I was a child, I could not believe that my body-mind connection was completely disassociated. I could not come back to my baseline. I know how to say this now because I've done the work, but this was 12 years ago, right? I didn't know all of this back then. If I had this information, all the tools you guys are going to learn over the next 10 days, you can come back to your baseline faster at the very least. So you guys are like, what show was it? Who's wondering what show it was? Okay, I don't know if I can say it. Actually, I shouldn't do that just in case I'm not allowed to disclaim that. So, but it was one that y'all know, and it was yeah, it was really the reason why I want to bring it up is, had I known my worth and my value when I got selected, I got so ill. So just to give you some more perspective, as soon as they said yes to me, I started getting jaundice. It was yellow. I have pictures of this in the trailer. I was like, what the hell? I had diarrhea. I was vomiting. My liver spiked. I was in the hospital the day before going to do my wardrobe because I suddenly got ill. But the interesting thing was, and my mom told me this, she goes, Michelle, you get sick every time you book a job. And I was like, wow. Because that sickness is coming from an unworthiness. It's not coming from, me not treating my body right or, saying nice things to myself. It's coming from, well, actually it is. It's actually coming from, not saying nice things about myself. It's from saying, I don't know if I'm worthy to be here or to receive this role. And guess what freaking happens? I lost the job. I will never forget the director pulling me to the side just before we started shooting the first episode. It was on the day we shoot. They replaced me with 15 minutes to spare with another girl. Ow. But also, so glad this happened because now I know that when I get nervous and I feel that lack of value, I have tools to work with so that I can show up in an authentic and loving way that doesn't leak my energetic health. So thank you for listening to that. I'm going to bring you guys back into the screen share here. All right. So I would love to also share an example of one of my clients. She's amazing, a wonderful human, and she was suffering with an autoimmune condition, and she created this beautiful testimonial. But I wanted to show you this because this really shows you, like, she went to every doctor possible and nobody could help her. But when she started to do breath work, suddenly her whole system started to change. So let me pull us into this here.
I got really sick. It's kind of like an autoimmune thing. Nobody knows. First of all, let's start off with nobody knew what was wrong with me. I was misdiagnosed with lupus. I had biopsies done for skin cancer. I was on so many steroids and so many different drugs. I saw a bunch of different doctors. At one point, I was even in urgent care once a week. Then I went back to my doctor for a follow-up appointment, and he did his scans, whatever, and he's looking at me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Breath work. I'm just breathing correctly, and I'm just releasing things I don't need." And he looks at me and he's like, "Whatever you're doing, you need to continue because it's literally healing your body." These things that I would go into urgent care for that would get ignored started to disappear. It's helped my body detox a lot. So my body wasn't draining things correctly. System stronger, helped me heal, it's helped me sleep. It really brought so much joy and love into my life and lights that I'm really grateful to have found Michelle and heal with her and feel so loved and accepted. Thank you, Michelle, for all the spaces that you hold for us and all the love you pour into us. And I appreciate you. 3 years ago, I got really sick.
Let me come back into the Zoom here for a second. Can you guys see me or the screen? Oh, there we go. Can you guys see my screen right now? Oh,
No.
you see me? Oh, there I am. Okay. This is the hardest part, is the challenge of going from one to the next. So I want to show you guys so many things. I wanted to share that because we hear about, like, it's hard with energetic health because you can't see it. It's really actually hard to explain. But so when we show, okay, my physical symptoms started to change, that makes more digestible sense. But like, even in her testimonial and her story share, she essentially was able to heal her own body by using breath work, which was just being able to move the energy in her body and give herself what she needed. And that's not really something that we can see. So that's why I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, let me get back into it. And then we're gonna go on a little break before we get into breath work. So if anyone's like, ooh, it's a lot of information, I got you. Okay, and you can go pee and number 2 or whatever you gotta do. Okay, we're almost there. So let's get back into it. Okay. I don't feel like talking about that. Okay, so what is breath work? So I'm going to get into what breath work actually is. I really loved this definition, so I wanted to write this down. So modern neuroscience now confirms what in ancient traditions knew, that breath work is the bridge between body, mind, and emotional state. So literally, if you picture, Quinn, can you see me on the screen right now? Like, can people see me or on? Okay, cool. So if you picture your head and your mind and your body, when you breathe, you are bridging, you're creating space and allowing a connection between the two. The goal is not for them to be separate. The goal is for them to be in coherence with each other. That's why breathwork's so amazing. It gets you out of the head and it gets you right into your body. All right. Oh, I love this. Your breath is literally the remote control of your nervous system. So if you're using nose breathing and slow breathing, you're basically activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which means rest and digest. So we can try one together right now. Here's a little tool for you to walk away with. If you're feeling stressed or you're like, oh my God, I just need to like calm my ass down like right now. In one beautiful breath, we can do that. So we're going to breathe in for 4 and then out for 8. So we're going to go in through the nose for 1, 4, and then out the mouth for 8. Okay, subtle shift, but literally bridges and creates that beautiful rest and digest inside your body. Okay, and if you're really tired and you need a cup of coffee, mouth breathing, right? If you do that for a minute, you'll be like, woo, and it's going to wake you up. All right. But literally you can control your emotions. And if you know you can control that, if you have breath, which is free, that shit is free inside of our bodies, and we can use it to help our emotional state, that to me is liberation and freedom, because I actually have control over how I'm feeling and I know exactly what to do when it shows up. So key. So why breathwork supports energetic health? So obviously regulates our nervous systems. That's the biggest thing. Restores bodily intelligence, clears stored emotional charge from tissues. So what was that saying? What you, someone might know it right in the chat about, oh man, it's not coming to me. But basically what you keep inside your body stays inside your body. So this is gonna bother me. I'm gonna email it out later when I remember it, okay? But essentially whatever we ignore and we shove down and compartmentalize in our body, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays inside your body. So by using your breath and your air, your life force, you can move it with when it's conscious and connected, okay? So let's see what else I got here. All right, we're gonna go into a breathwork practice. So this is where I'm gonna chime in with you guys. I wanna see, what is something that you are taking away from what we just talked about? Write that in the chat. I really want you to sit with, okay, what is something new, a new piece of information or something that just really landed for you? Write that in the chat so I can see what's here in the field. Hey, there's everyone's faces. I felt so lonely when my thing's up. All I can see is my words. All right. Yes, Nancy. Arita. Yes, mama. All right, let me open the chat. I love the breath is the remote control of the nervous system. Me too. Like literally, if you can just remember that, it's like, oh wow, I actually have control over how I can move, basically. That breath work can have such an impact on our health, mind, and emotions. Absolutely. What we keep in our body stays in our body. Yes, time. And I'm going to find that damn saying that I'm forgetting right now. How I can breathe for more energy instead of coffee. Absolutely. Actually, in one of the breathwork sessions, I'll show you guys the cup. I call it a cup of coffee breath. Yeah. Bridge between the mind and the body and having control over my feeling. Isn't that amazing? Ooh, I just got crazy chills down my... The fact that you can understand that there's a bridge between the mind and the body and you have control over how you're feeling because you can actually show up for yourself in where you need it. I live focused breathing. I have been practicing over a year. Yes, Kathy, I love that. I like coffee, but energy more. Yeah, right? We didn't need coffee. We just needed to move our bodies when we started the summit today. So, all right, I'm going to give us, we're at 10:15. We're doing okay for time. So I'm going to give us 3 minutes. So at 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 10:22, whatever time that is for you, at the 22 mark, okay? We're gonna come back and we're gonna go into a beautiful, delicious 30-minute breathwork session. So I talked about it, so our brains are like, okay, I heard it all, but now we're gonna actually experience it somatically in the body. So I'm gonna put some music on. So 10:23, I changed my mind, 10:23. I'll see you in a second. Yeah, this is like that slow wind, grounded, into the ground. Hey, yeah, I love it. All right. So I've got some great news, y'all. I figured it out. And I want to thank, who was it? I found it in the chat. I think it was Katie, I think her name was. And she said, what resists persists. It wasn't that. I do know that one. This one was what you ignore gets stored. That's what I was trying to say. So when you ignore something that's happening in your body, you're just storing it. So that's a nice little yummy to hold on to. All right, so we are going to move into the breath work. So my invitation for you, I was sitting outside and I closed my eyes into the sun and I said, what is the theme of, and before I even finished asking, I heard like a metamorphosis. I was like, oh, what? Metamorphosis. I was like, I'm like, what is that again? And I looked into metamorphosis and I'm like, oh, wow, this makes so much sense. So to add our theme for this 10-day breath work is metamorphosis. And I wanted to actually, I think I put it on my thing here. Let me see if I screenshotted that. I meant to have that up and ready. Okay, I'm gonna have to just pull it up for a second because I do want to read this to you because I think this is really cool. So, metamorphosis, boom, is a profound process of transformation when something changes its form, structure, or identity in a deep, often irreversible way. The old version dissolves so a new can come to emerge, often after a period of pressure, uncertainty, or I misspelled that, I think it meant to say orientation. Okay, so today, with that being said, which is perfect because it's that final shed of the snake so we can go through this period of metamorphosis together, like how freaking cool, doing 10 days of breath work. Whoa. So the phase one we're going to go into today is the restlessness. So every metamorphosis begins with a subtle signal, a sense that something no longer fits. So I'm going to stop that right there. So just before we get into the breath work, just taking a moment and just thinking about what's in your life now, who's in your life now, how do you spend your time? What is that one area that's just not quite fitting? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, there's something new to emerge here. And sometimes letting go of that final skin freaking hurts. It's painful and it sucks. But when we lean and trust into unknown, the most magical things can happen. And more importantly, you get to actually be who you are because we change over time. The core essence of who we are stays the same. But what we need changes over time. And so that takes a consistent check-in with the body to stay in relationship with it on a consistent basis. Because what worked for you last week might not work for you today anymore. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense. You're like, that makes no sense. How could I not? Whatever it is. But your body's like, it's right here. We're going this way. And you follow. All right. So does the theme of metamorphosis, does that land for you guys? Yeah, love it, love it. Let's become butterflies, let's go. Butterfly horses, we're gonna be, what are those? Those are freaking, what are they called? Unicorns, they're like butterfly horses, right? Yes, I love that for us. All right, so I'm gonna dive into the breath work. This is my expertise, this is the love of my life. This is my boyfriend, okay? I'm single AF forever. I think I've just decided and accepted this for the rest of my life. It's fine. However, I am married literally to breathwork because I know how transformative it is. And I've probably held space for like over 10,000 people at this point all over the world globally, in centers, on stages, just everywhere. And it works every single time. And this is what I want to say about it. If you are a breathwork teacher in here, or you've done breathwork before, I invite you to just be completely open to a whole new experience today. So every time you breathe, you're going to have a completely different experience. And all it's doing is teaching you the wisdom of what you need here now. So again, different from last week, different from 2 weeks from now. It's connecting to that core presence and authenticity and rawness of what is here now. Okay. For some of you, you might think you're going to go into this like really blissful experience and you go through a lot of pain and you're like, oh, wow, my brain thought one thing, but my body knows something completely more intelligent than that. There's information in here. Let me listen. Like just giving the body permission that you're here, you're not going anywhere. That also feels really good from a trauma-informed lens. I do that sometimes when I feel like I'm like, this is too much and I want to run away. You can always slow your process down. Slow it down. Let your body guide you to what you need. So if I say, all right, we're going into a blah, 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 and you're like, I don't want that, fuck that. I'm in this space over here. Flow. You are your best teacher, not me, right? Like your body's going to give you everything you need. I'm here to hold a space, to play some awesome tunes, and to guide you. And you are here to just you are your own healer. I know you guys have heard this a lot. We have to say it and emphasize it because literally the information that you access is because you said yes to yourself and you allowed yourself to do that. Okay, a couple things about breath work. So I put this in the emails, but I'm going to say it out loud as well. Here's the disclaimers. If you have a history of seizures, any heart conditions, or could be pregnant today, please do not do the fast style holotropic breath, which we are going to do today. Okay, that's when we're going. Okay, what you're going to do is a very gentle practice the whole way through, in through the nose and out the mouth. Okay, that's going to be your practice. Also, anyone know what this is? T-Rex hands. The first time I did breathwork, first of all, I hated it, by the way, just in full transparency. I thought it was the worst. I was like, what is this? And I'm like, excuse me, is there something wrong with my hands? Because nobody told me off the top that you could have something called tetany. So this is tetany, okay? It's your CO2 and your oxygen moving through your body, okay? Normal. If you don't love it, there's two things you can do to create more ease in your body. One is slow your breath down, right? Slow the breath down. The second, which I encourage even more, is to use sound. So sometimes, again, what you ignore gets stored, right? Sometimes just like, and really like bringing your awareness to where you're feeling that stuckness, send energy to that space and give it a voice. Sometimes we just need to hear ourselves, and it can sound in ways that your brain maybe, I've heard myself make noises I didn't know I even had. I've heard other people, I was like, oh wow, that's an interesting one. Yeah. You know, on my end, I'm here to cheerlead for you. I'm here, like if you're going through a process, I've seen everything and nothing is weird to me. So if you feel like it's weird, that's your own inner judge showing up, you know, holding, what's the word I want to put? Putting limitations on you. Okay, that's the edge that's going, this is weird. What are you doing? Why are you making those weird sounds? Because it feels good. That's why. That's a good enough answer. Full stop. That's another thing I want to say too. Sometimes when we're doing stuff that looks weird, but it feels good, people don't care. They look at you and they go, wow, that looks like it feels really good. And you're like, yeah, it does feel really good. And I don't have to follow and do what everyone else is doing. Like, this is great. Okay. So what else do I want to say for you guys? Sounds. So I'm going to do sounds and the two types of breath, and then we're going to get into the ceremony together. Okay. So different sounds you can use. So we can practice that now. You guys can't hear me. You can only hear you. So if you're in a space in your home or outside, wherever you are, that you can do this, go for it. Okay. So the first is just a nice audible sigh. So we'll do that together. Nice big inhale. And a big sigh. Yeah, let it all out, all of it. Woo! I know my lung capacity has gotten really good. I had to cut that one off. You'll notice the more you do breath work, all of a sudden you just like, I could do that for like a minute on my exhale, okay? But there's an option for you. I just want you to see how much you can do. And don't cut yourself off. Go all the way out, woo, all the way down. The second type is and this is really good if you're in your process and you need a self-soother. It's a shh. So let's try that together, nice and soft. So a nice, beautiful inhale. Yeah, gentle, gentle, gentle. All right, another one is, just a hum. So it could just be inhaling. Vibration is so good to shake up energy that's feeling stuck. So that's a really beautiful one as well. And then there's more, but I'm going to leave you with those 3 for today. I'll teach you guys more on other calls. 2 types of breath. I'm going to do this so that you can see. The first is going to be in through the nose and out the mouth. The key is to stay conscious and connected. You're going to notice you're going to go off, and I will remind you, hear my little voice coming back inside the body, because it's easy to be out here. It's actually really painful in our bodies. There's a lot of feelings in there, and it's hard to stay in there for an extended period. So we are going to build our capacity to stay in our bodies as best as we can. This is also from the trauma-informed lens, okay? So if you put, let's start with that one. So in through the nose, out the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Good, inhale. All of it, exhale. All of it, okay? And we're gonna get into that beautiful rhythm, okay? The second one is the activation breath. So for those of you, the disclaimer I gave earlier, this one's not for you. This is for everybody else, okay? One hand on your chest, one on the belly. If you can see me, I'm on my tippy toes. You're gonna isolate just the belly, just the chest, and all with the mouth, okay? We're gonna start with our belly, so we're gonna stick it out. Belly, chest, exhale. Good, belly. It's hard sometimes, that first one. Chest, exhale. Beautiful, okay? I will remind you when you're in your process too, so if you forget, don't worry. I got you. Anything else I want to say? No. Does anyone have any questions? I should check the chat really quickly. If I can open it on here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I don't see anything. So let's get ourselves into a beautiful, cozy position. I invite you to get yourself into a position that is lying all the way down. If you want to do it seated, you can, but because we're going into intensified breathing, sometimes feeling dizzy and being upwards is really not ideal. So if you can find yourself into a nice position, I'm going to take you guys through about a 20-minute journey together, okay? All right, so let me get this music started while y'all are setting up. There you are. If you have an eye mask, you can absolutely grab that. It's also best if you are lying down to not have anything under your neck. If you have a small pillow, it's fine, but it's best to really be in a completely open position with your neck all the way down to the floor. There we are. All right, here we go. All right, so taking a moment just to allow your body to land in the space here and now. Quinn, can I get a thumbs up if the voice and mic? Okay, perfect. Yeah. So giving yourself this moment to arrive here and now in this incredible space and time. Our souls chose to be here during this period. It chose the pain that we experience. It chose the joy that we experience. And it asked for us to be in this space and time, here and now. And starting by just allowing yourself to feel so held by the surface underneath you. Feeling the support under your feet, the support under your shoulders, the support under your neck. and feeling gratitude in your heart for this beautiful support where you get to receive, you get to rest, and you get to receive. And in this space, I invite you to move towards the area of the body that might be holding extra energy, perhaps some resistance, and just bring your awareness to that area of the body out of curiosity. Simply curiosity. And just allowing this part of you to be witnessed for a moment. Just to be held for a moment without needing any story attached. And letting this part of you know that you're right here. You may be noticing the feeling or sensation in that area of your body. Being open to any wisdom that this part might want to share with you here now. Noticing if any distractions are coming in. Sometimes when we access this part, we like to head outside the body. There you are. And now I'm going to invite you to start with that first breath. You're going to breathe specifically for that area of the body that has the most energy activated here now. Taking a nice inhale through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Beautiful, nice inhale. Filling in your lungs all the way. So good. Exhale. Beautiful. Continuing to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. So good. Continuing this breath in a rhythm that feels good for your body. Just try to keep the breath connected, even if you have to slow it all the way down, but really bridging the top and the bottom of the breath into the next one. There you are. So good. Yes. And as you breathe, feeling the energy, the life force moving up your spine and out the mouth, and really just feeling what is it that you need here now? What are you moving? What no longer serves as we start to open up to this beautiful metamorphosis, this change that just simply no longer serves? There you are. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Continuing with that breath. So good. Inhale. Exhale. I encourage you on the next breath to see if you can sip in even more air, even when you think you can't, just even more. There you are. Good. And then on the exhale, sipping and pushing out all of your air until it's empty. Good. And knowing that when you meet your edge, you have sovereign agency to choose whether you want to push further or dial it back if that feels good for your body. Good. Inhale. Beautiful. Good, Rebecca. Nice, Katerina. Yes, Patricia. So good. Holding love in my heart for all the women that are breathing as a collective in this space here now. Can you feel how potent and magical that is? Thank yourself. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to take about 3 more big sips of air, filling in as much as you can, filling your lungs, filling your lungs. Maybe a nice exhale. There you are. On your next inhale, let's hold it at the top. Big sip. Sip in your energy. Sip in that power. Let yourself fill your body with your lungs. Good. Fill yourself with air. Hold it at the top when you get there. Hold this feeling, this fullness that you are in control of. You are the remote control. Hold this feeling. Let yourself know that you are here for you. Hold her for a moment. What does it feel like to give more space to the part that is asking? So good. And on count of 3, we're going to exhale with an audible sound. In 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. Maybe sticking out your tongue. So good. We're going to do that 3-part breath here, all with the mouth. Here we go. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. Belly, chest, exhale. So good. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. Keep up with this breath. You're doing so good. I'm right here. I got you. Beautiful. The first 5 minutes are usually the hardest, but also a space with so much information. Can you tap in and notice? Where do you feel it? What are you breathing for? Where are you breathing towards? There you go. The mind's going to want to try to come in, but can we soften that and listen to the intelligence of your body? Beautiful. Nice, Morgan. Good, Tanya. Yes. Good, Dina. Yes, Colette. Beautiful. Keep that up. You guys got this. Good. Maybe letting out a nice tongue sigh. There you are. Ooh, letting it all go. Fully permissioning yourself to use sound and movement and breath in a way that works for you and your body here. So good. Here we go. Good. There you are. Beautiful, Kathy. So good, Anita. Yes, Meg. Beautiful. Keep that going. Good. Tapping into your body's innate wisdom. Can you trust her? When you start to meet that edge, can you get curious around this beautiful edge that is there for you, not to you? She's there for you. Good. Beautiful. And if fear comes up, knowing that fear only lasts 7 seconds. Every emotion can only last 7 seconds, so it's already on the way out. So good. You got this. Trust your body. You are so safe. Beautiful. Belly, chest. Good. Good. Few more. So good. Last one. On your next inhale, I invite you to pull it up and hold it at the top. Big sip, big sip, big sip. And hold. Sip in more air if you can. Hold. Holding. Again, holding this feeling, holding this information, holding this space that you created. Letting this part of you know that you got them. You're not going anywhere this time. We are here to stay. We love you. Thank you. holding this beautiful big energy inside your body and around. Hold it. You'll be surprised how long you can hold your breath. You got this. When you walk forward with your authenticity, with the rawness, the true essence of who you are, what would that sound like? Don't think about what it would sound like. Let it out in our bodies in 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. Maybe it's joy you want to let out. Maybe it's grief, knowing everything is welcome here. We're going to continue with the breath. Belly, chest, or exhale. Good. We're starting to rise. Exhale. Good. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. Belly, chest, exhale. If we could break down those barriers, the walls that were curated and put around us, what if we had the power to break those walls down one breath at a time? What if you believed that? What would happen? What would happen if you just believed in this moment that anything is possible? That your body is healing as we speak because you showed up, because you believe and you are here and you are breathing for something so important right here now. Good. Keep that going. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. Belly, chest, exhale. Good, Ashley. Nice. Beautiful, Kayla. Good, y'all. Nice, Tracy. Good. Keep it going. I got you. I'm right here. We're not going anywhere. We're right here. Here we go. Just notice, is that edge showing up? But what is outside of that edge? What would be possible? What kind of liberation and freedom can we have in our body? Belly, chest, exhale. Good. Beautiful. Like, what does that need to look like and sound like for you? Let her. When's the last time you just let yourself? Whatever that even freaking means, let it. Let it be. Let it go. Let it flow. Yeah, there she is. There she is. Yeah, there she is. Keep it going. Let's bring in joy, little codes of joy, even if you're experiencing grief. Here we go. Belly, chest, exhale. Good. Belly, chest, exhale. Beautiful. Belly, chest, exhale. Let's go ahead and take another top hold. Big sip, big sip. This is our last song. So big sip all the way, all the way, all the way. Hold it. Holding it at the top. There you are. Sipping in more air if you can. Yeah, this is where we get our power back. Feeling, where do you feel power in your body? In an authentic way, not from the ego, from the heart, from love power. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Feeling that, noticing, maybe even bringing your hands to your body, placing it on the part of your body that feels that, giving it physical acknowledgement. Yeah, there you go. And then freeing her in 3, 2, 1. Big, beautiful exhale. Yeah, there she is. We're getting to the good stuff. There you are. So good. Beautiful. So we're going to continue with that 3-part breath. We're going to pick up the pace if that feels good for you. Belly, chest, exhale. Good. Beautiful. There you are. We're here just a little bit longer. You got this. You'll start to notice the breath starting to guide you instead of you controlling and manipulating the breath. Seeing it, can you surrender? Yeah, oof, oof. There she is. Let the breath take you. Good. Beautiful. Good, keep that going. Yeah, there you are, letting out any sounds that might need to be here now. Letting the judgment melt, letting your fullness be here in this space. There you go. So good. Beautiful. Continuing that rhythm. Good. Conscious and connected. Coming back into the body. If you went elsewhere, seeing, can we come back in? There you are. Good. Coming back to that area that was asking for the love. And we're going to start to continue to breathe for that area. Here we go. Beautiful. Good. Maybe some movement feels good as long as the breath continues. But if you feel called to move your body, hug yourself, play with your fingertips, move your hips, stretch, but continue to move the air and the life force. So good. There you are. Final minute here. My invitation is to pick up the speed if that feels good in this final minute. Beautiful. I got you. I'm right here. You are so safe in your body. You got this. Listen to your wisdom. You are so intelligent. Good. Good. Final 3 breaths here. Here we go. On the next breath, let's hold it at the top. Big sip of air. And hold your breath. Sipping in a little more air. And hold. Surrendering in the hold. Can you soften your body while holding here now? Can you allow peace in your heart? Holding your breath for as long as you can. Only letting go when you feel ready. Only you know when that is. And when you let go of the air, I want you to feel that surrender, that shed, that metamorphosis starting, that transformation and dissolution. Slowly, gentle, soft, nurturing, loving. There she is. Continuing to hold your breath if you can. And just feeling what it's like to allow your heart to be in the space. There's no rush. There's nowhere else to be. I permission myself to be here now. Yeah, there you are. I permission myself to be here now. send a golden white light into the center of your screen towards all the other women here now that chose to lean in and to deeply understand herself. Sending love, so much warmth. There you are. Yeah. And also allowing the receiving of that love and warmth coming from all the women on this call into your heart. Even if you're watching this as a replay, the potency is here now. Wow. And if you feel called, even just opening the palms, feeling the love in the center, and placing that towards your screen. And just holding the hearts and the wombs of every single woman that is here now. Every woman that is brave enough to do this work, to do it differently than we were told. Allowing freedom of expression, allowing reclamation, and a deep remembrance of who we are. And just feeling for a moment how incredibly special that is. And just knowing that you are such a beautiful gift. The world needs your love, it needs your tears, it needs every single part of you, as long as it's true. And I invite you to feel into your right palm and feel the giving from your right palm and energy going towards the screen, while receiving energy into your left hand from the screen. And can you hold both of those at the same time? Yeah. There we are. Oh, so good. We don't have to be one or the other. We can be both. There's room for both. There's no rush. Continue to rest for another minute or two. Really soak in this time, this gift that you gave yourself today. And may you see what you see in others within yourself. The things you love about somebody else is also something you love about you. The things that trigger you in someone else might be things that you trigger yourself with as well. And may all of it be welcome and okay and fine and here. It's so good, it's so real. And as we start to close this breathwork journey, I want you to feel your heart for a moment. Just feel her. Let her be so open in the space in your body, alive and available to you now. And may you just simply ask her, what do you need? How may I love you more deeply? see what she says. This divine intelligence is available to us every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Before we close, I want us to feel that warmth behind the heart here. I want you to place that warmth and let it elevate behind your eyes. So feeling the warmth of your heart elevating all the way up behind your eyes. Let that stay there for a moment. And when you feel ready to open your eyes through the lens of your heart, I invite you to come back to the screen. Whoa. Take your time. Sometimes after a journey like this too, it can be a lot. I need to sit too. I've been standing for an hour and a half. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna sit on this thing. Oh, it set up weird. There we go. My back. Yes. Y'all, do you feel? I felt a shift as soon as we got into the collective. Did anyone else? 2 shakes if you felt that as soon as we started to collectively do it together. Fucking whoa. Insane. So beautiful. So needed. So necessary. This work is beyond just breathing. This work is life force. This work is energetic health, is alignment, it's acknowledgement. It's so good. So, for the sake of time, I need y'all for about 15 more minutes. And I would love to hear in the chat if anyone wants to share what is coming up for you. And I'd love to take maybe 2 to 3 verbal shares too. If anyone feels called to jump on, I would love to hear from you. You can do a little hand up, or you can do it in the reaction button. There's like a react button. You can put a hand up. And I would love to hear. All right, let me get into this chat. Medicine to all. Yes, Anita. Needed this. You're welcome. Yes, Tanya. Oh, thank you so much. A lot of energy and love. Beautiful, Katarina. So good. Thank you. I really needed that. Yes, Rebecca. Wow. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. I'm grateful for you. Good. Eloisa. I hope I said that right. All right. Don't be shy, ladies. We saw how powerful it was to breathe together, so let's talk. Let's talk together. What came through?
I'll share.
Yeah. Sarah, yes. I see you.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So in one of the top holds, I felt like I just could be there forever. And I started feeling my heart kind of like in between my ribs, just like beating so soundly and so beautifully. And I just put my hand there where I could feel my heartbeat. And I just felt so much love. And I feel like it was all of you here who are also maybe a part of that, sending that to me. And I just really appreciate it. And just know I'm sending all of that love back to you.
Wow. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely felt that. So good. Anyone else want to chime in? Tanya? Can I unmute you?
There we go.
Yay.
Hi.
Hi.
So, hi, you're beautiful. Everyone's
You're beautiful.
Emotion is coming up now. It didn't while doing the breath work. Something I'm working on is removing limited beliefs of myself and how I run through life. And one of them, funny enough, you know, Michelle, is I don't like being online and doing community work like this because I just love the physical aspect of hugging someone and listening to them in real time. So this has already changed a bit of my limiting belief being here because like you just said previously, is you can feel the warmth and the love from everybody. So yeah, thank you for getting me that tiny little step to releasing these silly limiting beliefs that we put on ourselves. So thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. I love you so much. I
Love
pinged
you
Tanya
too.
this morning. I was like, "Are you coming?" She's like, "Oh yeah, okay," and jumped in. I'm so glad that you listened to your internal ping.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you. Demet, let me get you on here, girl. Let's see if that works. Ask to unmute. There we go. Hi,
Did
Mama.
it work?
Hello. Yes,
Hi.
it works. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Sorry for my light. I
No,
am
it's
outside
okay.
in the dark.
Yes, we don't apologize in here. So,
Well, Michelle, I wasn't expecting this and expecting it kind of picking me up here, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you how beautiful you are. And now is I took a 2-day break, but before that, I did that breathwork session with you 7 months ago when you did that thing with Robert Edward Grant. And I don't know if you remember, but you kind of said something on the background because I was outside and you talked about it. Anyways, that breath work, I done it now. I took a 2 days break and I did it 5 days in a row just before that. And I was like, each time going very deep. And I've been in breath work for the last 5 years, basically. And I'm like pretty much in it like you do. You know, I can say that I'm also married to breathwork now.
mm,
And yeah, I just wanted to share this. And today was great too. And yeah, when you were doing that hard thing, I also like to bring the energy into my palms, just bringing my palms facing each other and really focusing on that energy between my hands. And yeah, I could feel the really strong energy with the community and yeah, everything. So
so
thank you so
beautiful.
much for all you do. And I feel your heart when you do it. It just shows so much your love.
Thank you. I feel
So
your heart in the
thank
share
you.
too. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, one more. Vina, get in here, girl. Yes.
Uh, so, kind of what Tanya was saying a little bit about, not being so into the whole online and sharing, but lately I've been feeling that the connection that I have with people in real life is just not that strong anymore. And I feel closer to people like all of you on here, or I feel like we're all talking the same kind of language. We all have the same kind of mindset and we're wanting to, you know, move forward and move through things instead of shallowly lying around basically and just tiptoeing around the bushes. Um, and it's just I don't know how to get through that because I do have a lot of friends and I have a lot of people that love me, I know they do, but it just seems very surface and and it's a struggle to come to terms with that. I'm a very hard on my sleeve person and if I care about you then you know that I care about you and it's just kind of hard. So, thank you for today.
Thank you, Bina. And I think it's really cool both you and Tanya were talking about the online versus in person because like the energy you can feel, like energy doesn't have to be physical. It morphs. It can be everywhere all at once. And so we've created this like amazing energetic bubble together. And we're probably, I think I made this so it was good for Europe time. So I have some Euros in the house, right? I got some Euros in there. I saw you, Connie. Where are you? Where is she? All right. I know we got some Europes in the house. We have North America in the house, right? There's a whole mixture from all around the world. And how cool is it that the hearts that were meant to connect together got to do that globally? So it's kind of freaking awesome. And I love in person too, because I love, like, Tanya's done Reiki on me and she says, I'm like, more touch, more touch. She's so good at it, you know? So there is that. And women too, like, we can do that. You don't see men generally, well, I mean, they can and they do, like, petting each other, but like women are like, do, and we're always like hugging each other and just cuddling and things. And it's so needed, like, especially physical touch is so needed. So I'm definitely a fan of both, but online can definitely be very, very potent and powerful. Thank you, Bina.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, this is so good. Okay. I still have one more little portion to do with you guys, but I'm like loving this section that I want to stay. Like, I could hug you guys and stay in this section forever. I think this would be a good time too. Quinn, can you put the community chat? I want to continue this. Like, this is the yummies. Like, okay, breathwork, we love it. And okay, information, we're learning things. But like the actual community aspects of getting to share this stuff is the real medicine. And I literally created a free community for you guys to come and join while we do the summit. So it's like no brainer. And you can stay for as long as you need or like, and you can participate as much as you like. But please join that. And I'll see your little requests coming through. I want to share this space, not just online for an hour, but to actually have like a little place for us all to go through, a little nook where we don't feel alone. So thank you, Quinn, for putting that in. All right. So I'm going to pivot. I'm bringing this up on first call because the way this is going to work, so we're going back to the beginning of the call, now at the end of the call. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about a big offering we have. So I want to go back to that. And I want to also say this. It is my privilege is my privilege and my honor to do free work. I love to do it. And it is my honor and my privilege to do paid work. I like both. So this summit to me is so nurturing in the best way. And I thank you all for being here, period. And if you are someone who wants to go a little bit deeper and is like, oh, I love what Misha's throwing down. I'm in. This is whatever she's doing. I don't even know what she's going to say right now. Like, I want to be a part of it. I want to at least let you know what I have coming up. So there's the option for you to dive in if you so want to. Okay. So having said that, and there's a couple ladies in here.
There's a hot coffee here.
Pardon, Bailey? Oh, I think that was by accident. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Sorry, Bailey, I'm muting you. Okay, so let me quickly show you. I'm gonna go more in details on day 10, but I wanted to show it to you today because right now we have a massive, our biggest discount ever for it. And then as the summit goes on, it's gonna go lower and lower and lower. So that's our incentive for you to join us, okay? So I'm gonna quickly pull this up. Beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop. And let me get my, over here. Okay, let's get into our big offering. I wish I could see your faces right now and I can't, but it's okay. So SheCode Academy is my signature offering. This is a Somatic Breathwork Certification for women. This is from the trauma-informed lens. This is not just a space for us all to come together and learn a lot, but to also have that community aspect too. I teach 3 different things. Actually, okay, let me read this in order. I have this in an order. So why this program is made for women, by women, to serve women. Okay, so SheCode Academy was created because women experience life differently in a profoundly intelligent way. So while most certification programs are built around a linear, structure-oriented model of performance and productivity, SheCode Academy, it recognizes women as cyclical, intuitive, emotional, sensitive, and powerful beings whose inner landscape shifts and moves like seasons. Oh, I just felt good saying that. So this program honors her natural rhythm while still creating a nurturing consistency. So where most teach from the head, we teach from the body. So a couple of the benefits of breathwork for women. I mean, I have a huge list of this, but I just put a couple here for now. So it supports hormonal balance, regulates your nervous system in real time, builds resilience to stress and burnout, enhances mental clarity. The list goes on. So, I don't know what that one's supposed to be. I don't know. Wait, I think I'm supposed to say something there. Okay. So what it includes, I'm going to go into this and I think I know what that was supposed to be. So in here, this isn't like a weekend course. I know, not throwing any shade to weekend courses, like they can be knowledgeable, but they can't possibly have sustainable integration. Like it takes time to deeply understand your body first, understand your feminine nervous system on top of it, not just any nervous system, how the female nervous system works. So you'll get to learn all of those details on somatics and body tracking and understanding parts work and just everything first for yourself. Then we learn how to hold space for other women using breathwork as the expertise and modality, which I will train you all in to be like epic experts to it. There's an art to it. There's voice to it. There's areas in your body you use when you use your voice. There's a way to do physical touch if you're in person. Like there's just so much nuance to it to make it a safe and comfortable experience so that we can meet our edges. And then the third part is the, this is throwing me off because I think this was supposed to be the other one. But the third part is she leads. So we have hold on, I need this thingy. My brain. She leads, she breathes. No, I got it. Okay. Wait, I need to come back on. I need to be able to see you guys right now because that's throwing me. Quinn, where's my thingy there? Wait, Katie, you know what this is. What's my first module?
She embodies.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God, brain farts. Okay, thank you. So she embodies, so body first, you first. We spend a couple months there, okay? That's important. Then we get into SheBreathes, so you'll learn the breathwork stuff. Then we get into She Leads. The She Leads piece is really important too. I noticed on my breathwork certification course, I did mine was like 6 months as well. And there was a piece missing where we all became really amazing experts, which is why we know how to do it this good. I know some of us I saw some of my girls too in here that did this with me in that course, but we never really knew what to do with it after. Like, how do I actually build a sustainable business with this? And like, how do I actually get the word out? And how do I sell without annoying people? And that whole piece of like, I want to be palatable. And so everyone, but then not precise enough to actually sell. Like, I knew I didn't want to do this for men. Maybe I'll change my mind eventually, but I really wanted to understand my system because the deeper I go with myself, the deeper I can take my clients. And then the deeper my clients can take their clients, because this work is not surface level. Like, this is deep, deep work. And I wish I had more time to give way more information. But again, I want to respect the time for us all on the call today. I'm just giving you a little tidbit of it, and I can tell you more on day 10. So I'm going to go back. Oh, also, you know what? I'll say this just off the cuff too, because the slides throw me off. The course includes, so you're going to get live calls every single week. I made videos for you guys every single week. There's quiz to pass, so you actually have to be doing the work. Like this work, I don't want people to just get a certification and walk out there. I want you to feel extremely confident in what you're doing. So there's quizzes to pass. There's also private mentorship within. So we have private mentors that are part of the program as well that will be helping walk you through everything and making sure that you are on track. Okay. And we have also, SheCode Live on Demand. So you get access to all the play portals, which is free for anyone in SheCode Academy. So which means you get to do breathworks and yoga and all sorts of cool shit. So again, stuff I'll tell you more on the last day. So let me get back to this share. So I do the numbers correctly because that's where I will mess up. Here we go. So moving on to, okay, so here it is. Holy balls, literally 44% off is our pre-sale. So we start at the end of February. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. And maybe beginning of March, depending. It'll be either end of February, beginning of March. And our live calls, which are mandatory, will be Wednesdays. I made it good for Euro time too, at 9 a.m. PST. Okay, so that's a perfect time for Europe and North America. So I really considered that. So today it's 40% off. So Quinn is going to put the code in our box here now, so you guys can see that, okay? So 40% off. And then, all right, so the course value is $8,888. So you will save $3,910 today. So again, if you're just a fuck yeah, oh yeah, I'm so in, follow that. And if you have questions, Quinn's also going to put a book a discovery call. I opened up my entire afternoon to talk with you guys too. If anyone felt called to talk to me and ask any questions, I'm more than happy to get on a call with you as well. And so here it is, SheCode discount. It's She44. And so with this savings, it's only $163 per week. Again, this is for a 6-month, like we are together for a long time and we're doing a lot of deep work. So there we go. Yeah, set to start end of February, Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And then, yeah, this was my reminder to tell Quinn to drop the links in the chat because I tend to forget. All right. And you are a freaking gift. All right, let me get out of there. So I'm going to open it up to, if you have to head, I want to say thank you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Join our school, the community chat at the very least so that we can connect. And if anyone has any questions, i.e. what I just presented too, now would be a beautiful time. You can raise your hand and I would love to answer any questions that you guys may have. Also, you won't be hearing about this throughout the week. This is really just day 1 and you'll hear about it again on day 10. And again, to emphasize, we're at 44% off, and as the summit goes, that price is going to drop. Jackie, oh my God, Jackie Coley, your picture just made me smile. Also, someone had a really cute Yorkie dog, and I was looking at it during breathwork, and that brought me so much joy. Okay, okay, let me look at the chat. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, thank you, Meg. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Meg. Beautiful. Yes, all right. So I'm going to stay here just a minute or two more. Any questions from my bebes? Actually, let's bring, who's doing it? Put your hand up if you're in it. Yes. Tish, may I put you on the spot and bring you on for a sec? Yeah. Okay. Tell us like what made you want to do it? Like why, what made you be like, oh, hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I did the other course with you, the SheCode, and what had brought me into that was catching that thing. I think it was the same one that woman was just talking about, where you did a breathwork thing with Edward Grant before, Robert Edward Grant before his thing, and it just blew my mind. I mean, I was watching the replay and participating in the replay, and it just was. And it was life altering in so many ways. I mean, I felt like, and I continued to feel like this for a while, like I hadn't been breathing. I had been holding my breath for years, it felt like. And just that relief, that initial relief was just incredible. It was just incredible. And then, of course, the whole class that we did, the SheCode, this just seems like it's the best next step. I definitely need something to anchor what I want to do, and which is sound healing, but I need some avenue in which to actually do that. And I think this is a really good one. And also I need it for me because if I start getting away from it, I'm out of my body again. I'm in my head, and all that stuff you were talking about was getting the role and then getting sick. And I just had this really similar experience where I was performing and I did the performance, but afterwards I immediately got sick. And I know it's this disconnect and the stuff that I'm carrying in there. So the breath work, boy, it puts it all back in. I feel like I'm awake and I'm grounded. I'm not tired now. It's amazing. Also, I wanted to say, you started to talk about the section about the leadership, and I think it's important that people know that means that we're going to learn how to do something with this in our lives. So in whatever way we need to want to do it, and that's key too. So totally. I mean, working with you, Michelle, has been just life changing. Anyway, and Katie, and all of the women that have been in the classes so far.
Thank you, Tish.
I'm really excited to be doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have you always. So thank you for sharing your heart with us. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to mention too, ladies, like if you're listening right now as well and you're like, oh, I'm kind of curious, like, what does this tell me more? This is for everyone. Anybody can be a breathwork facilitator. Whether you're a mother or you're already a healer and you're like, ooh, I want to add another modality to my toolkit, or you have no idea what it is, you actually don't actually want to teach it, but you want to experience the course just for your own knowledge, you can absolutely do that. If you're a CEO of a business and you want your employees to learn nervous system regulation, that shit's going to help you big time, because you're going to have happy employees, right? And you're going to have people who feel good in their bodies, most importantly. I remember, so I owned another business, and this was not wellness, and I had it for 12 years. I created it out of university. when I was the most successful, like doing all my movies and I had my business and everyone was probably like, oh wow, this looks so good. I was freaking depressed. I was so disconnected from my body. I was not happy. And so success for me has been redefined. Like success for me now is not 100%. If you're going at 100%, it's at a cost of something. There's a cost there. So if we can just go, okay, can I just rewire that to 80% is successful? That way we still feel that productivity that I know we really enjoy, but also that softness to give ourselves space to move and just be able to flow with ease. God, it would feel so much better, and you'll probably get more shit done. You'll probably get more stuff done. But there's this conditioning that women have that feel like we can't do it. This is some little yummies that I'll be teaching as well, but it's like there's social conditioning, there's ancestral conditioning, there's parental conditioning of ways women are supposed to exist in the world, it's not even done on, some of them are, but not all of it's even done on purpose. It's subconscious and also their ancestral conditioning, so they don't even know they're doing it or passing it on to us, right? And so here's where we can make that stop happen. So yes, this is a breathwork cert course, but it's way more than that. Like the whole point of it is for women to come back to the core essence of who they are, underneath the suit, underneath the performance. Like you said, Tish, that word performance really resonated when you said it for me, and to actually come back to that soul essence. And so if I can help you remember that, you are going to remember yourself. And when you remember yourself in front of another woman, she starts to remember herself. And then it just keeps going. Like this is so much bigger than me, you, all of us, and the breathwork cert. Like this is way bigger. So when you are looking for a space to put yourself in, look for one that you know is in integrity. That's why I'm not doing a breathwork weekend course. Sorry. Had people ask me, can you just teach me over a weekend? I'm like, nope, not happening. Like, I want you to understand yourself at the deepest level before you even think about holding someone else. Because when you witness and recognize what they're going through, if you already felt it, you can take them only as far as you've gone with yourself. So if you want to do real, actual deep work, then that part needs to come first. Then holding space. Then let's turn it into a business, because we need that too, because we have to live our lives. And in this world that we're in, we got to make some money too, right? So maybe this will be you, one day putting on a summit, getting to, share so much love with so many women at no cost, which feels, like I said, so good, and present an offer as well to be like, ooh, for anyone who wants to come in, here's what I have of value for you. And if that resonates in your body and you feel like a yes, don't let your little asshole mind come in to go, it's the monies, it's the time, that loop will keep happening until it doesn't. So here's a beautiful opportunity and chance to like break the cycle of all the things that you usually tell yourself you can't do, and do something that actually, just do it. If that resonates. If it's a no, then it's a no. But if it's a yes, like lean in even just a little bit and listen to your body, because the body has the wisdom that you need. Yeah. Any questions?
Can you talk about the scholarship challenge again? Jasmine asked about it and how to win the giveaway for the SheCode Academy.
Oh, right. So that's right. That's why I brought this up on day call one. Sorry, I'm getting tired now. This is a long call. Call day one was because I wanted to make sure that what's cool is whoever's on here today it's going to get smaller and smaller. You'll see. No, not everyone's going to be on the breathwork challenge every day. So your chances will get better and better as you stay on. Quinn, what was the exact question? Sorry. Just tell us about it in general.
Yeah, could you talk about how to win the scholarship challenge?
Easy. Show up live every single day at 9:30 a.m. PST, including today and the final day. So, and then what's going to happen is whoever does that, we're going to put your names in a hat, and then we're going to draw it. And somebody's going to get a SheCode Academy scholarship, a full ride. So I know, exciting. It's exciting. And I'll say this too, if you're like waiting, you're like, wait, but I am in and I wanted to take care of the 44% off, but then what if I win? If you win, don't worry, we'll give it back to you, okay? So don't let that deter you. I'm like, if that was me on the call, I'd be like, wait though, let me think if this is like, I would probably want to wait. So don't worry. Like if you have put your payment in and you do win, we'll give that back to you. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Any questions? Dina, I see you going like this. I feel you, girl. I see you. I see your nods. Yeah. Any questions? Kayla, any questions? Danny, Tanya, Jamie, Demet. All right, if you do, there's a discovery call for you, so we can do that anytime this week. And I want to send you off with a nice song so we can have a dance party to get the party started our rest of our Sundays. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom because I've been holding it for quite some time. All right, let me get us. I got a good song for us. Hold up. Okay, computer audio. You guys might know this one. Here we go. Hey. Yes, there we go. Okay. Stand up. Let's get the body moving. Let's keep that energy. Let's put it in flow. Woo! There you go. I'm looking at you, Dina. I want you to get up and dance with us. Yep. Hey. There you go. Love it. Come on, Meg. Get up, get up, get up. We got you, girl. There she is. Woo! Yeah. Hey. Quinn, I don't care if you're supporting me today. You get up and dance, girl. Let's go. Woo! Hey, yes, time. I'm used to dancing with you. Do a little ass shake. Hey. Hey. Woo! Yes, Andrea, I love it, girl. Get it. Yes, Nancy. Woo. Okay, Sue-Ann. Here we go. Bang it out. Woo. Ha. Maybe even making some noise if that feels good. Ha. Woo. Yeah. Why? Because we can? And who cares? Freedom, baby. Liberation, even on the internet. I feel you all. So good. Hey. Woo! Yes. Hey, maybe it's something slow. What would that slow tap in look like? Ooh, yeah, yummy. Let it feel delicious. There you go. Hey. Oh yeah, there she is. Let her come online. Hey. Woo! All right, final go here. Let it build. Cardio sesh. Here we go. Hey, here's your cup of coffee. Ha, ha. Woo! Bringing in the sillies. Hey, letting it all go, letting it go. One shed at a time. Ha. Beautiful, ladies. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. PST. Be there and be there early. We're starting right on time. All right. I will see you in the community chat. Mwah.